I was with MTV last year doing the Unplugged, and till then I was procrastinating to what am I going to do live. I'm such a studio person, and I think the past 5 or 6 years there's an evolvement in opening up my mind to work with other musicians in a live situation and to collaborate and giving the freedom and the trust and everything. And I think MTV Unplugged changed that, and then I've been watching Coke Studio for the past 2-3 years, and some amazing discoveries were there. And so I think that led to this whole experience of this new band and coming back.
And if I'm not wrong, you have collaborated with the Guru this time as well?
Yes, and the small strings attached to this is I was working on an album with Ghulam Mustafa Khan Sahab and his sons, and because of my other engagements I could not finish it. And so it is some of the songs, like a couple of songs from those albums have come into this, and in a good way, because it suited the whole philosophy of what the Coke Studio, this episode should be. It's about happiness, and it's about bringing together people who are extremely different. And the other one was a couple of songs from my sister's album, which we co-conceived together, and it's called Rasayana Rojakal, which means chemical roses, and there are 2 songs premiering in this.
I just want to ask about the trend of recreating the music, like MTV Unplugged or Coke Studios doing. How challenging for you to recreate your own song?
Some of the songs were built for live, like the core idea of the Mukda Antara was there, and then we had some of the best musicians in India or the world. Say, like we had Sivamani, and Sivamani not in his usual role with 2 truckload of instruments, but going very internal, and he's playing something called the happy gong, which is a tunable rag based stuff, and then he's also playing the continuum percussive mode, and then Prasanna and Keba, and then we have this child prodigy called Mohini playing the bass, and then we auditioned around 40 singers for singing backing vocals. Or not backing vocals, they were singing main things also, main riffs also, and we got 7 out of them were amazing. And that's what. And then we have this great artist from a Buddhist monk from Nepal, and a singer called Farah Siraj from Jordan, who was celebrating the manifestation of compassion through a mother.
You just mentioned
It's I think it's a state of mind where every time you have to do something, you don't know whether it's going to work out or not. Sometimes you flow, and sometimes it comes naturally. Sometimes you feel like, oh my God. And because since I have to shift between many different sensibilities, which is I'm doing a movie on, like Ranjana, which is completely earthy, and suddenly doing a Marian, which is like African. So how do you switch your minds? And sometimes it's too scary. And what the South Indian audience understand sometimes might not work here. What they understand might look too North Indian. And sometimes you work in Hollywood, you wake up and you're in Los Angeles and they say, where's the score? And have you just scored for this 100 and we are going to score in a week and you don't have a score? And so you get all this trauma. So I often feel that the trust and the faith actually helps you to feel that you're not in control. You can work hard, but then the results are from this, the divine. And that's the reason I mentioned that.
You mentioned Ranjana. The film's been really, really well accepted. The music, particularly, how does that make you feel with Bollywood? And
also, did you catch the film? Did you get to watch the film?
I have watched it many times to score.
Okay.
I think Ranjana is something which my judgment didn't go wrong, because I watched Tanu it's Manu, and I felt this man can make anybody work. And the music also was not, oh, here comes a hit song, here comes a hit song. It was catering to the screenplay. And so I was very fascinated by how we made every song work and how the song could be on its own beautiful and not trying to say, here comes a chartbuster, here comes a chartbuster. And that aspect, I think he's proved it right to everyone, saying that that's what he wanted me to do. And so we had difficult times with him too, because some of the times you feel that this is the right song, and when it becomes too chartbustery, you wouldn't like it. He would say, oh, no, sir, this is too much. My emotion with my heroes. For the title track especially, he was never happy till the last couple of weeks. When it received very well, then he felt, oh. and but the other songs, I think it was amazing to work with him. He was the thing which really touched me was he said, I'm so sad, sir. I said, what happened? Because Ranjana's going to be over. I'm going to leave Ranjana and go into something else. So he was like.
No, also you have a habit of bringing all your various singers coming into the next film, considering Rashid Khan this time again in Ranjana and Sukhwinder Singh. Do you have any personal favorites, or considering the wave of new musicians these days, do you have any personal favorites among the music directors you have worked with or you want to work with?
I mean singers?
Music directors or singers?
Music directors, why should I work with music directors? Okay. Unless I become a producer and I do my movie. I think a lot of people are doing extraordinary work. Like Amit is doing great work, Preetham's doing amazing work, and then there's new composer called Sachin Jigar. And so sometimes you feel like, what am I going to do? Maybe I should do something else. These guys are so good. But then when you're a musician, the expression is so different. Each day is different, and then what you can tell through music is amazing, and that keeps you going.
Any particular track you liked of a Bollywood composer recently?
I just listen to many, I just keep listening on YouTube when I'm free.
How is work in Hollywood different from Indian films?
It's a whole different ball game, but it's all about music and about creativity. There you have to be so original, yet within the boundaries of what they demand.
And you mentioned what you could be doing next. How true are reports that you could probably be penning a script? Is that in the offing?
Yes. I've been toying with the idea for almost 4 or 5 years, and they're not just one script, but 2 or 3 of them. And that's why.
What capacity will you be involved?
As a creative producer and overall vision of the movie, music, I would say, and making the right decisions, hopefully, God willing.
Which language will it be in?
First movies would be in Hindi, and then other movies which are in Tamil.
Do you have a dream cast if you want to cast someone from Bollywood?
I want somebody who would help me make the movie, not burden me. So that is my thing. But of course, you never know who's going to like what script.
Is it on the paper? It's still in the mind, right? Still writing it, or have you concretely written something?
I've
significant part of it?
Yeah, already written around. There are already like 6-7 drafts of ideas, and animatics is on the work in progress.
And what is it like? Your music is
I'll tell
soulful,
later.
romantic.
Later.
Romantic.
It's always romance. There's always love. Without love, there's nothing.
So you established KM Conservatory, which gives scope to non-film music basically. But non-film music has hardly, budget goes beyond budget is less than the film music. So when we look at your career, you've taken your path from certified commercial success to more alternate ways. Is it like the most sustainable path to take?
I think you should be a wholesome person. You should not, because sometimes you make a song for yourself and then some director likes it, and he wouldn't like it if it's not extraordinary. It doesn't have any artistic. So many songs of mine have been taken. Like Ashutosh has taken a lot of songs which I've done for myself, and then Maniratnam has taken a lot of songs, and then you feel like if it's in a movie, it's going to get more popular and more people are going to enjoy it. So I give in and then give it to them. So.
Any new music instruments you're working with or discovering? Any music?
So many new music instruments. You'll watch it all in Coke Studio at MTV.
Give me some suggestions.
No, it's the same thing. Continuum and harpeggi, and we're using an instrument called Happy, which is rag based gong, and that's it.
Rahman, I hate to stray from the topic, but I would love your reaction on Manna Day and his contribution to cinema.
Sorry, can you please coax to give
Yeah, we will do a coax to
I'm
reaction.
very
but
sick actually.
We can't do it.
Today
Rahman
also he's been
now.
brought to ventilator in Bangalore.
Oh,
Okay, so we're all praying for him, and we
Oh,
love your
God,
reaction
really?
on how much he's influenced your music.
I think is one of amazing icons who's contributed so much to our culture and has brought so much of happiness to everyone. I hope he recovers soon and we see him again. God bless.
Okay, from Slumdog Millionaire, now it is $1 million Rahman. What's
$1 million.
$1 million Rahman. So are you excited about the project? It's another one.
I won't talk about it now.
It's too early to
Too
talk.
early.
Your favorite composition from latest time? Favorite composition?
Favorite composition is going to be on Coke Studio. Okay, done?
Thank you.
Playing something called the Happy Gong, which is a tunable rag based stuff, and then he's also playing the continuum percussive mode, and then Prasanna and Keba, and then we have this child prodigy called Mohini playing the bass, and then we're auditioned around 40 singers for singing backing vocals. Not backing vocals, they were singing main things also, main riffs also, and we got 7 out of them. Were amazing, and and then we have this great artist from a Buddhist monk from Nepal, and a singer called Farah Siraj from Jordan, who was celebrating the manifestation of compassion through a mother.
You just mentioned
एक
this.
मिनट में क्या इसको मन करो गाना साउंड आ रहा है
Yep.
In an interview recently, you mentioned that you take God's help in every song. How does that translate in actual composing language?
It's I think it's a state of mind where every time you have to do something, you don't know whether it's going to work out or not. Sometimes you flow, and sometimes it comes naturally. Sometimes you feel like, oh my God. And because since I have to shift between many different sensibilities, which is I'm doing a movie